Have you ever had a dreams that you had you could you do you want you
Liminal spaces. What are they, and why do we feel like we've been there at some point? Mind that the term liminality originally comes from the transition when people change from a religion or social group to another one. In anthropology, liminality is the quality or ambiguity or even disorientation that occurs in a ritual, when participants no longer hold pre-ritual status, but they have not yet begun to transition to the status they will hold on when the rite is complete. It's that time between disorientation and integration. To explain this in a simpler way, let's not put religion as an example, but let's put something more casual and something that we all do, which is sleep. For example, when we sleep, there are 4 REM stages. The second one is when we transition from being half awake to entering dream world. So that would be our sleep liminality. So now that we know when we started, let's see, where were we? Or where are we? Or will be. The easiest way to find out is entering the very well-known social media website called Reddit and enter the section also called subreddit r/liminal space. Users in this corner of the internet try to find and take pictures of places which, when looked at, the viewer can feel this liminality, these sensations and thoughts such as, have I been here before? Why do I feel like it? When was I here? These spots can not only be found in the deepest parts of the internet, but also in mainstream media, like movies and music. Most recently, this has been forced into movies, such as Vivarium, but other relatively new films have been able to reach this liminality in a great way, like some of Lars von Trier's works. There isn't a specific music genre that can give you chills, emotions, or even anxiety at some point as a liminal picture. But there are some music artists which do. Pink Floyd, for example, they have songs which can make you think. Haven't I listened to this before? And what about these lyrics? Why do they sound so familiar? Some of their most liminal songs are Shine On You Crazy Diamond from the album Wish You Were Here, Echoes from the album Metal, and Comfortably Numb from the greatly known album The Wall. If you've been paying enough attention, you'll have noticed that every named song sounds familiar but at the same time odd or weird. That's the liminality of Pink Floyd and their music. A great music album. It's also everywhere at the end of time. This album plays for 6.5 hours of the same songs, which, as time goes on, they go distorting themselves and the song gets weirder and weirder. It's the same song, but it just distorts itself in a way that the artist wants to represent dementia. So yes, it's in a way liminal, since as you go listening to the same song on and on, it makes you feel old, even though you're probably in your 20s. But more about that album will be for another video. Let's get real. Or not. Are liminal spaces real? Well, while some liminal spaces are purely extracted from someone's imagination into a image edit software or some 3D canvas, some others are very real and are taken by people, and even some fans of liminal imagery have found the actual locations of many of these places. So I hope that now you'll know a little bit more about liminal spaces, liminal music, liminal media in general, and I hope that you're ready to know a little bit more about it, because you can always find tons of more media about liminal things, not only music, movies, and photographs. But y'all take care.